Hey. I'm outside for a reason because today I want to talk about grounding, also known as earthing. Alright, so I got my bare feet on the ground, as you can see. I'm all nature boy right now. And grounding or earthing, whatever you want to call it, was kind of something that I knew about before I knew what it was. And yeah, when I was living in Manhattan for 2 years, I would get these insatiable urges to put my feet on the grass, to be barefoot on the ground. And it, every week or so, this urge would come about. And I would just have to do it. I don't know why. I'm usually not that intuitive with things, but with that, I just felt like I needed to have my feet on the ground because when you're in New York City, the concrete jungle, you get really ungrounded. So on some level, I knew that I needed to ground myself. So that was one aspect of it. And another thing is, I also noticed whenever I took a beach vacation, for example, I would feel so good. And even if you go out every night, if you're drinking every night, you still feel really good throughout the whole time because you're outside, you have your feet in the sand most of the day, so you're getting the sunlight, the fresh air, the ocean water, and you're grounding for hours a day. So that's why you could go on these beach vacations and drink every night, and you're not going to be hungover and you're not going to be feeling sick. A few friends of mine and I, last August, we went to Myrtle Beach and we drank every day, but we all felt great every day. And we said to each other, if we did this in New York City, we would be completely demolished and debilitated by the amount of fun poison we were intaking on a daily basis. But that's a testament to how powerful grounding is and how healing it is. And so the kind of science behind it is that electricity is everywhere. So we have bioelectricity in our bodies. The earth has electricity. There's even a theory that electricity is actually what makes up this universe, and electromagnetism is what actually holds everything together. But that's a scientific tangent. I'm more about application and how you can make things work for you. So with this electricity that pervades everything, we tend to accumulate positive electrons, which can be in the form of free radicals. So everyone's heard that term, free radicals. They're damaging to our bodies. And positive electrons get accumulated by using too much technology and electromagnetic frequencies, EMFs. So I'm using this phone right now, but I'm grounding. They're a bit more powerful than this phone. Yeah, so we accumulate those free radicals, and the Earth has negative electrons. The Earth is brimming with negative electrons. So and then we have an exchange with the Earth. So those negative electrons get absorbed in our bodies because everything's electricity. There's an electricity exchange between the Earth and us. And even one of my friends calls grounding, he calls it the Free Electron Project, which I really like. Shout out to Marcus. So when incorporating this Free Electron Project, we're actually balancing out. We're getting rid of the free radicals through absorbing these negative electrons from the Earth. And in this case, negative electrons are the positive thing. So we have that exchange going on. And if you think about it, everything regarding modern life ungrounds us. So we live in these houses, we travel in cars, we work in big buildings, and we wear shoes. So we don't have that contact with the ground like our bodies are supposed to be getting on a regular basis. And all shoes basically have rubber soles, and rubber is an insulator, meaning it doesn't conduct electricity, it blocks it. So when you're wearing rubber-soled shoes, you're blocking that electron exchange between your body and the Earth. So that's why it's important to take your shoes off and to be barefoot. So that's another thing to keep in mind. And grounding, it just has so many benefits too. I got a list here, and it's just crazy. And I experience all of the benefits. Like, grounding is something where you almost immediately experience the benefits. It's like, it's better than diet, because with diet, it may take a few weeks for you to really feel or see the effects of a healthy diet. But with grounding, it's immediate. Like, if you're stressed out, ground yourself for 20 minutes. Put your bare feet on the grass. 20 minutes later, you will be feeling stress-free. It's tangible and it's immediate, so you see results. So that's why I just don't like talking about the science. I'm going to give you tools to actually do it, because you will feel it. So here's some of the benefits. It reduces inflammation. It reduces chronic pain. It improves sleep. It increases energy. It lowers stress, and that's something I could really attest to. I've been using that whenever I'm stressed out, and it helps so much because it gets you out of your head. It gets you grounded into your body. It normalizes your biological rhythms. It improves your blood pressure. It relieves muscular tension and headaches. It lessens menstrual and female hormone symptoms. It speeds healing. It eliminates jet lag. And I've noticed this as well with jet lag. When you ground yourself, you're like syncing yourself up with the earth again. So that's why. And also, it shortens recovery time from athletic activity. So it helps you recover from workouts and things like that quicker. And it supports adrenal health. So grounding has a whole host of benefits, and it's not woo-woo either. These are all scientifically studied as well. And there's a lot of scientific basis behind this too. So you have to feel it for yourself. So here's how to incorporate grounding on a daily basis. One thing that I use, I bought this like a month ago. I think it's from earthing.com. So it's this grounding mat that I put underneath where I work on my computer. So I have my feet on this grounding mat at all times when I'm on my computer. And what it does is it shuttles electrons from the earth through the mat. So you're getting that exchange when you're inside your house or wherever. So you're getting it that way. Because when you're on your computer, for example, and everyone can attest to this. So if you're on your computer for a long period of time, or you're watching TV or things like that, you get this, what I call technological fatigue. So it's that feeling of being like wiped out and fatigued and tired, but not tired like I just hiked a mountain tired. It's like that technological fatigue that it's like keeps your mind cloudy and you're unfocused and irritable. We all know that feeling, that technological fatigue. So when I use this earthing mat, I don't get that feeling. I feel clearer and fresh, no matter how long I'm on my computer, which is great. So that's one strategy, to get some kind of grounding mat. And then the other strategy is to just get outside and do it. So 20 minutes a day, that's really all you need. That'll make a big difference. So if you live in a city, get out to a park. There's parks everywhere. That's what I would do when I lived in New York. So you could walk barefoot in the park. And if you don't live in a city, it's much easier. Just get outside barefoot. And then you could do anything else along with this. You can dance, you could read, you can do your workout there, you can make it a meditation. So you can make it into anything else and incorporate other activities while you do it. But the point is, just get outside for 20 minutes on a daily basis. And even when it's cold out, you'll be surprised at how quickly the human body adapts and how adaptive and dynamic it is. Because even when it's cold out, if you do it for a few days, your body gets used to it. Your body adapts to the cold. And at first it might be like, I can't do this, but your body will adapt to the cold. Our bodies are more powerful and stronger than we give them credit. And once you do things like grounding, you'll feel this. So incorporate grounding on a daily basis and feel the benefits, because you will experience the benefits, and because I have too. They're undeniable. All right? Peace, peace, much love, and one love. Stay grounded, my friends.